Alright guys, welcome back. This is going to be game 2 between Team Tinker and Tongfu.NA. I'm EGAD, joining me here is going to be vykromond, and I'm then trolling you guys with the Illuminati. But, let's get into this picks and ban phase as, yeah, pretty dominating performance by Team Tinker in that first game. The early game was good for Tongfu, but late game, just blown out of the water.
Yeah, definitely. Although, honestly, Tongfu, I don't, like, it's not like they embarrassed themselves. I think they showed that they belonged here, and if two big team fights in the mid game had gone their way, they could have, like even like small things, like they could have taken the first Roche, and that would have been a really huge advantage. But then Black bought back and insta fragged with an ult the Juggernaut, who had a regen rune. So if Black does that 1 second later, like even that could make it a different game. So I think Team Tinker are not going to feel like they won't feel amazing. They're not going to think that it's like 100-0. They'll still have to try.
Yeah. Banway Sniper? Do they want to play? Oh, it's already done. Never mind. I thought, for some reason, I thought Sniper was like Axe or something that was banned. But we won't get to see those two most picked and banned anymore for this game at least. And that's going to free up a lot here. And I don't know. The Earthshaker from Way 2 got shut down pretty early. CY had a really strong mid. Like, he really shone there. And I don't know. Wisp gets banned away. Okay, that's not too surprising. But what will the first pick be? What does Tongfu prioritize the most? Do they go for CY's Ember Spirit again? What would they want to go for?
I don't think you can first pick that hero. We'll have to see what they go for. They need Roche control for sure. Shadow Fiend is available if they want it, although he's weaker on Dire than he is on Radiant. Storm's available. I mean, there's still plenty of very, very strong heroes available in the pool. Obviously, Tinker did ban the Troll first. I think when you're Radiant, you really generally should be banning that hero first. That's maybe a minor slip up in the pick ban for Tongfu in the first game, but
all right, so what do you go for? The Zeus, the Axe? The Axe had a tough time. Oh, there's the Zeus. Okay, so go for the Zeus instead.
It's pretty solid choice. I mean, even just the vision it provides is very strong.
And it's always a flex pick anyway, so you never give away anything when you pick up Zeus anyway.
Right.
There's so much that could work with this right now. I mean, Night Stalker Zeus is a pretty viable combo too. I enjoy seeing just full vision control come out from that. Team Tinker, what do you want to go for? You made SD work, so why not go for something else that's unorthodox?
Yeah, they definitely could, but they would save it for the second pick phase if they did something like that. Right now, I mean, there's definitely still quite a few options. You can do things that are... You can either try to directly counterpick the Zeus, or you can just try to pick up the most solid heroes you can. Team Tinker knows that in Game 1, Tongfu banned Enigma, a hero they really, really like playing. Probably Way 2/6's highest impact of the sort of jungling, greedy heroes that he likes to play. Last game he had to be on Earthshaker, a hero I think he's not as comfortable with, not as adept to playing that style. Whereas Enigma, right in his wheelhouse, I think Team Tinker is usually going to first pick it when they can, and here they grab it up. Pair with probably a core hero. They could take Storm if they want. Their Storm player is not here.
Magnus. Oh.
They just take Lion. Okay, so they get their two supports. Solid too. Lion's extremely strong. Paladai strong on this hero.
Do we see Paladai go for Ags? We're gonna see Blink Ags come out and Black Hole Five Finger. That's the dream. That is the dream combo right now.
It is the dream. I doubt they'll give him the farm for that, but
it's like when those like montage videos came out of people using Darkseer, and he'd vacuum and everybody just get fingered down like that too.
That's true.
Oh,
I mean, Ags is definitely a pretty strong item online, but it's not. The thing about it is he needs levels and farm to really make use of it. So with an Enigma who's going to be greedy, with an Arteezy who's going to be greedy regardless of which hero he's on, with Black, Paladai usually is going to be playing, like if he's already playing like the 6 role when it's with Quakefoy, he's going to be playing with 6.5 when it's Arteezy.
Oh boy. What do they put him on now? What else is he gonna play besides his troll or his sniper? Jug? More stun?
I feel like Arteezy can actually play a lot of heroes. It's just that he usually chooses to play a narrow band of what he thinks
fits the meta, man. Fits what his team wants him to play.
That's true.
And there's the Earthshaker.
Yeah, ES this time for Tongfu, definitely a very high priority hero. Thing about ES is he has greater initiation range than Lion, so he can outclass that hero sometimes. Also, he's very unlikely to get caught by black holes, and until Enigma gets BKB, which Enigma doesn't always want to do, Night Stalker can always ruin his day with a well-placed fissure.
I've been noticing a lot of Enigmas doing the mech 4 staff and then BKB kind of build.
Yeah, there's definitely a few ways to build this hero. I do think mech is extremely strong here because if you get it early, you can nullify some of the Zeus power.
Okay. So Vengeful Spirit banned out with the Shadow Fiend. All those highly playable. Vengeful Spirit's been seeing a lot less play as of late. From what I've observed, she's kind of just fallen out in general. So with this ban, this might be a specific ban towards something they want to pick up. Maybe the Clockwork? Maybe Batrider? No, Batriders are banned, just kidding.
Well, it's to protect Enigma too, right?
Yeah. To stop
Because
from swap a black hole.
Swap is almost nullifies that hero. They were sort of daring Tongfu to start Zeus Venge, which they could do, but the problem with picking Venge here is that Lion is quite strong against her. Even so, if they don't take the Venge, then you definitely ban it second phase, like for sure.
Yeah. Oh, okay, Spirit Breaker too. Spirit Breaker, another big annoyance towards Lion and Enigma. All right, with the Queen of Pain banned out. So now we get to see cores. What did Team Tinker want to go for comp-wise? Offlane mid and one position.
They would have taken SF if it was available, but SF's gone. So I mean, they can still diversify. I think Phoenix is very, very, very good here. Actually,
we're going for the dream. This is the Wombo combo.
Thing about Phoenix here too, Troll is banned. Sniper is banned. Zeus and Earthshaker are very, very, very poor against Phoenix. So you know the other team is going to have to scramble to counter it. They could take Silencer, so that's the big anti-Phoenix hero that's still in the pool. He's also good against Enigma. So yeah, I mean, Tongfu is probably going to try to go for that. It's awkward though.
Yeah, Silencer gets run down really easily. Blink Daggers make his life living hell. As a core, yeah. As a core, I haven't really seen too much success for Silencer.
Slasher's way.
Slasher's way, indeed. I saw one Shadowblade Silencer game, and he lost that game. Not Slasher, I forget who it was. It might have been Illidan Stormrage from VP Polar. Or Aces Polar, but there's the Silencer, okay.
No, Illidan went an even worse build than Slasher build. Or I should say...
He did Yule's and Shadowblade.
Was it Lothar second? Yeah.
It was.
I know it was Yule's first. So, I mean, there's the Silencer. No big surprise. I think after you see the Phoenix, this is almost your only option. Like, they have to pick it second phase. But it remains to be seen whether they put him in a core role or a support.
What else are we going to see? Can we get the Sand King? Can we get some Sand King action here?
On what, Tongfu?
On Team Tinkerino, come on. We're going for 5-man
Really?
ultis.
I mean, what role is the Sand King playing? Mid?
He's gonna, mid, safe lane. Why not? Caustic and just push the lane. I mean,
that's
like
that's a cool hero for sure. I mean, I think the thing is that Sand King is not a great independent safe laner. And now that the Silencer is on the board, if that is going to be a safe lane Silencer, whether it be safe lane babysit support or a safe lane core, you might feel uncomfortable having the Phoenix solo, which means that the line is going to be pulled top, and because the Enigma's in jungle, you need a super, super independent safe laner. So that's why I think probably not Sand King.
I can only dream, but all right, let's go. Alchemist.
Sometimes, yeah. Okay, sure.
I'm just throwing shit out here now. But to be real, PA, Battle Fury, all right. Storm Spirit snagged away immediately. Tongfu knew what they wanted. That's another good Orchid carrier, too.
Yeah, his Storm is very good against Phoenix. Yeah, and he gets in and out pretty easily. PA, interesting, certainly an interesting pick. I mean, that is a pretty independent safe laner in the sense that she wins a lot of 1v1s and stuff. So.
She also absolutely destroys Earthshaker. Well, with BKB. With BKB. Let me make that clear.
Once she has a BKB, Zeus and Earthshaker are going to have not the most fun time in the world, for sure.
All right. Team Tinker. Next few bands. What are they scared of right now? More silence? Who else could be thrown into the picture? Skywrath Mage, but Tongfu already have all the supports?
Well, assuming it's a silencer support, which I think is a relatively... Well, actually,
it's gonna be
no,
core.
There's still some flexibility.
It's going to be core. I'm getting
But they probably need a better offlane than Zeus. You can't run Zeus offlane against PA. So that means Tongfu needs an offlane, and that means they probably go for Axe, who's pretty dang solid against PA. I think Axe is the ban. Makes sense to me.
All right. What would they fill the role with, though? Clockwork? Clockwork's another good one against the BKBs that Enigma would be looking for. He's not too bad of a response against PA. But then again...
I'll go Beastmaster.
Yeah, you like the roar here?
Reserve time.
I think Roar's pretty important. The problem is that attack speed doesn't give you anything, but I think Roar and having vision and having pets is good this game.
All right, Beastmaster, and then Team Tinker. They need their mid pickup too to go up against the Storm. And what else is left on the board? There's still plenty, but against Storm, he's pretty tough.
I mean,
Puck,
Pop
okay.
is banned, which is one thing that they would like, but there's still some pretty good heroes. They could even go for like TA or something if they wanted.
A TA against Storm? Okay.
It's not totally bad. It's not totally great either. Puck ban. So yeah, the Tongfu is definitely trying to, with these bans, guarantee that Storm does well. So look at the amount of mid hate. Sniper, Shadow Fiend, Quap, Puck.
Yeah.
Just gobs of mid bans. I mean, even PA could be run mid if they wanted. Before 6, that's not a problem. Really, that much of a problem
5
matchup.
seconds.
Yeah, Black could take a value point in Blur and be okay to dodge away those passive overload right clicks.
Reserve time.
But let's see. What else would be good
Sven.
against Storm? Sven? Nyx. Oh,
Nyx is great here because they have three int heroes.
yeah, just mana burn away everybody. Why not?
Some interesting laning, certainly, with this Nyx assassin. You might see something like a Phoenix in not offlane, Nyx offlane, and then the Phoenix and the PA splitting the 2 remaining lanes. That's actually not the worst idea. If Phoenix can dodge the Silencer matchup, then you have a much easier laning phase for Phoenix. And 1v1s, Phoenix actually wins against a lot of like auto attack based 1v1ers because of the power of Fire Spirits.
Okay. Yeah, those fire spirits have proven to just destroy people before, and oh, okay, we're gonna see a faceless void come into the picture. So Chronosphere is a hell of a good way to stop Black Hole. Just completely halt the PA's movement and ends. I don't know. I want to say that I like Tongfu's composition right now, but I think Team Tinker's kind of outpicked.
I don't know if I love Tongfu's composition.
Yeah.
The Void's a weird hero right now. He's become extremely ad independent. That's one thing. He went from with the really cheap Chronosphere and the amazing blink slowing down people's attack and move speed. He was a great offlaner and he wasn't that gold intensive. Now he's extremely farm intensive. You need tons of items to make this guy work. So that's one thing. The other thing is until pretty late, PA is going to give him a lot of trouble. So, I mean, it is a hero who's not going to fall over and die to Nyx Assassin, so that's great, but I don't know.
Well, we'll see. This is going to be game 2 between Team Tinker and Tongfu.NA. Let me get joining me here is vykromond, and let's get on to this match. I mean, this is pretty important, for Team Tinker. They want to make it a quick 2-0, get everything out of the way. Pilot Die, though, let's do the introductions. Pilot Die will be playing your Lion. Tinky Winky or Arteezy will be playing your PA. Black on the Nyx, and with Black on the Nyx, does that mean it's mid? Huh. Way2 will be Enigma.
So.
Mid Nyx, alright. Flo is Bulba, playing on the Phoenix. And then we have the wonderful Tongfu.NA.
Tongfu.NA on the Dire. Actually, we might get a fight, so let's hold that thought.
What, level 1 time walk? Go get him. Slow him down. They know what they can do.
Staring contest right now.
But the Faceless Void doesn't have eyes.
That's a good point. Faceless Void. Linga's going to be on the Earthshaker, Baidu Emperor on the Silencer, so that's 2 supports for that Void. I think they use that for lane scouting primarily. Then Shark is on the Zeus. It looks like it might actually be an offlane Zeus. And then it will be CY, who's on the Storm. He was a bright spot for his team last game. We'll see what he can do this game. Trying to save for a super early bottle.
He's got quite a bit of mobility with the Storm this time. You could say it's more so than the Ember Spirit, yeah. But he's going to get flanked out here. Some serious damage coming in. Fire Spirit's out. Fissure to stop Black for a little bit, but he gets it anyway. And again, we find ourselves in a 2 bounty rune situation for Team Tinker.
Another double bounty start. That's a shame. I think Tongfu would have really liked to have at least a one rune start for the Storm Spirit. Unfortunately, it's a huge deal because it's 100 gold, and that would mean that he would be only 2 last hits off of bottle to start instead he's a full wave off. So.
And he's gonna get mana burn spammed all day. Like that's gonna be so annoying.
And the problem is that Black actually is at bottle already, so that bottle's gonna give him the power to mana burn on cooldown. So not that fun of a lane for Storm, honestly, when you don't get a bounty and the Nyx does.
Well, he got the full clear on the wave, and he's already got a bottle coming out to him, so he at least managed to get that down, but like you said, it's still going to be very tough. And this offlane for the Phoenix in Bulba, not going to be too tough. Against the Void, he's not too worried about being dove out yet. But he'll
Yeah, I
have
mean,
to-
the Silencer ES should be able to, at least once they get a level, kill Bulba. My bigger issue is Zeus solo against Lion PA. I don't know if that can survive.
Oh, is he
In fact,
dead?
it
He's
will
just
not.
dead.
Yeah, he's just dead, yeah. So this is a horrible idea, I think, this solo offlane.
Huh. Well, he picked up a Orb of Venom too, just to ensure that kill. That was a tragedy.
I mean, it's just the Zeus at level 1 barely trades hits with Lion, because you gotta keep in mind, back in the day when Lion had like 44 base, then yeah, Zeus is gonna be fine, but
Oh, this
now
is
Lion's
buff
gonna
Lion,
trade with
yeah.
you perfectly acceptably.
Yeah, that's crazy. And the Cap, you know, Capitalist, he likes to play his offlane Zeus, and I'm sure he'd have a thing or two to say to Shark, but that was.
It's not that it's
rough.
bad, it's that I don't see what's he thinking here. Like, it's not gonna work here.
Yeah, and he doesn't block off the camp either, so he's gonna get pulled on too, which is gonna deny him so much. And looking for a 2-minute rune, he doesn't get it. There's a regen right for Paladai.
I thought that when they came bottom, they would do one of two things. They would either get the ward down, even if it was to cause them to take some damage, or they'd scout the lanes and switch to make sure that the Zeus wasn't stuck 1v2 or 1v3, but they didn't do any of that. They just went the lanes that you'd expect, which gives them multiple losing lane matchups. I don't know, it's weird.
Tongfu.NA showing their experience right now. See why?
Mid.
Yeah, he's gonna get ting down just a little bit. Is he dead? Yeah, he should take
Yeah,
out.
definitely.
Yeah, okay.
Phoenix does just so much damage. It's like, once he's on top of you if you're not level 6.
There's
Hey, look on the bright side, Zeus gets some XP.
Yeah, he's level 2. Oh, almost, actually. Wait.
No, not even.
Yeah, about that. Well, still spamming Arc Lightning, still trying to lane, and Black is not giving him any space. Look at that, even denying him too. Oh boy. And this is just gonna set up even better for Black. Like, once he gets level 6, there's no chance for that Zeus to survive. The Phoenix has got some assist money coming in too, as well as XP, so his offlane's going much, much better than the Zeus's.
And they counterpick this Phoenix. Like, they dump the Silencer pick in, they put the Storm pick in. Bulba's doing pretty dang fine.
We talk about Way 2 as well, who's just farming the jungle very quietly, keeping his little school of Eidolons together and just doing his damn thing.
Just way 2 things. Well, he's getting the Soul Ring. Definitely is going to make some progress. I mean, that's all they want from Way 2 right now, is just to farm on this and get items. Once they have mech, it's going to be... Game will not be that hard.
Game will not be hard indeed. Level 6 though is going to be interesting for both these teams. Like, you get access to Global Silence, you get access to the Chronosphere. Those are all very big and important things to these team fights. And we saw just how strong Tongfu.NA can be in this early game, but that's when they had a lead, and this time they don't. So
Yeah. Global is going to be really good this game, but keep an eye on when he gets Global, because I don't see any like font of tons of levels here. They don't. The other support is not a good jungle clearer, so Silencer can't piggyback off of him. He can stack for the Storm, but he's not really doing it. He's not zoning the Phoenix. Like, Silencer will hit 6 eventually, but it'll take a while.
oh boy. And now there's an Invis rune too for the Lion, so maybe gonna set something up mid for Black, who is level 6 now at 4.5 minutes. So he's ready to vendetta and just stab some people in the back. Do a little nix. And I wouldn't be surprised if he just went straight up top. Like, killing off either the Silencer or the Earthshaker is not too hard of a task.
That's true, but they're not that high value kills. Black might try to just level for now and get it. If you don't level on a core Nyx, you have a real struggle doing anything. And because they're against the Storm Spirit and he wants to spam mana burn, he actually wants to level every single one of his abilities. So the ganks are probably going to come to him rather than vice versa.
Let's see, he's looking for these spikes, and they want to line it up with Paladai.
This is tricky.
Spikes. Max range? We got those? No, we don't got those. But the Hex comes in. They burn the mana. Defensive
There's no
TPs come out. And Paladai is A-okay. Nice timing on the spikes, too.
Yeah, if the Impale lands, then they can get that kill.
Look at that. Draining his mana through the bottle, too. Just double sipping? I don't know. I was trying to think of some weird
Storm
reference.
6.
Yeah, you can start zipping now. He's still like
That's
a level
really-
behind. Yeah.
The main bottle getting killed by the rune from Phoenix.
What do they do? What do they do from here? I mean, this is a huge recovery game for Tongfu already, and a little bit of a pause from Tongfu. Sec. P.
What do they do? Well, Void has to farm. He's already behind for the second game in a row. His last hitting is simply not as efficient as Arteezy's in the safe lane. Now, part of that is I think Bulba's been hitting him with spirits. Are really hard to last hit. But that's the thing. He hasn't really gotten that much support from his supports to actually push the Phoenix back. So he's behind. That needs to be corrected. The Storm just needs to farm. Storm's not going to really get that many kills right now unless Lion literally feeds him. So Tongfu, unfortunately, even though they're a little behind, need to play passive until Void is capable of killing somebody when he Chrono Spheres them, and until Storm Spirit at least has treads or something. It's budget living right now.
And what do we got? We got Arcanes coming in for black. Oh, good luck, CY. No way he can live in this lane. Oh, not live in this lane, but ever cast a spell. But...
Well, it is still level 1 mana burn. It has a very high cooldown.
Oh, it's still level 1? Okay, never mind. Yeah, he went for max spikes. Okay, that's right. Going for more stun duration instead. Still just as useful.
Yeah, no, it's going to be slow for Storm. I'm actually extremely surprised that the supports of Dire of Tongfu are choosing to mostly level rather than just passively stacking for Storm Spirit. When you have a behind Storm Spirit, the number one thing you need to do is just constantly stack so that it can catch up in your friendly jungle.
Spikes coming in, black still doing his own thing. We haven't really talked about Arteezy too much because he's just filling the same role he did last time, just playing the troll. Not playing the troll, but playing the PA. It's a troll with crits, with less attack speed, but yeah, he's just gonna farm it forever. He's looking for Battle Fury, it seems, with a Ring of Health. So unless he goes Vanguard, I don't expect too much out of him yet.
Yeah, I mean, you're completely right. It's gonna be the Battle Fury. Yeah. And yeah, it's like most carries. It's troll, but worse in certain ways.
Yeah, PA can fall off very hard late game, if anything. But I don't see them getting to that point. If they want to just accelerate and push at any point, Team Taker can do so.
He's always got that one-shot potential, which is huge against some of these squishies like Zeus, Silencer, Storm. Like every so often, PA late is really dangerous because she can get like a double damage rune, and then she just blink strikes your Silencer, and then you don't have global, and you get really sad.
Oh, Spikes on a CY. Do we got the Hex? Oh, we got Spikes from downtown though. Hex gonna come on out. They drain the mana again. They pop the Vendetta, and there's the kill. No, he zips away the last second. Black. He's hunted for it though. Oh, the bottle charges. In the meantime though, we got a kill coming out from Arteezy. Black popping his own wand charges to stay alive just a bit. Oh, man.
So the wand pickup from Storm actually saved him there. So it's definitely a smart purchase. But unfortunately, they give up another kill in the bottom.
Yeah.
Shaker Prize. That's a free tower. That actually is the completed mechanism once this tower goes down. Oh, it's not because it didn't get the last hit. Arteezy's so greedy!
Let the man play his own game, right? But yeah, that's not good. They killed off, who was it? Was it Zeus?
Earthshaker.
Earthshaker, yeah. I don't know what he's doing there by himself.
What's he gonna do? He's level 3.
Yeah. They're looking for a kill on a Pally Die at least, trying to get at least one. Can they do it? Need one more auto attack, and oh, Baidu Emperor steals it instead. But a TP comes in from Tinky Winky, looking for the crit. He's pumping it. He's toying with his food right now. CY pops the Soul Ring. He throws a dagger over the river and says, "You ain't getting away."
Alright. Yeah, this one is not as close as the last one. Yeah. I think Tongfu's draft last game was better, and their laning this game, their acuity of deciding which lanes would be winning, was very bad. They dramatically lost 2 lanes.
We can't count out the Void just yet. I don't want to say that it's over, but
not over, but they're horrifically behind.
Like graph wise, what do we got here? 5,000 already at 9 minutes.
9 minutes. Yeah.
XP's the same. Way hasn't been touched at all. I don't think they're even worried about him, honestly. Oh, wait.
It's more XP for me, like 7k XP behind at this stage. Like, Enigma's 9.
Spikes. Way. Oh, man. No backtrack on the Vendetta either. Just gets poked in the back. Little nix.
Full draft from Tinker here. Unorthodox Nyx Assassin pick, very strong.
Hey, when you're not trying harding on your own team, you get to have a little fun when you stand in. Little fun drafts. You get to see the Nyx mid, you get to see the SD come out and out. Not bad.
Yeah, no, I don't think these are necessarily like joke drafts. I mean, they know that this is not going to be their hardest game, even in this qualifier. But even so, I think they're just testing heroes, see how they. Nyx, I think, is underplayed a little bit. I mean, he is strong against these like he's strong against Storm, who everybody is spamming. He's strong against Lina, who pretty much everybody is spamming. Like he's a hero.
Oh, is there gonna be a dive here? Oh, we got Paladai hitting the spikes on the way. Oh, he backtracks that one though. Okay.
Paladai is haste, so it's like a 0 cost attempt.
Yeah, 0 risk. So they give up on the push. They see everybody here. They're just gonna keep poking and prodding. Arteezy isn't too scared. And I'm looking.
I was gonna say Black's a little under level because he doesn't have Vendetta rank 2, but then I remembered, hey, it's 10 minutes into the game. He's not under level at all.
He's level 9, almost a level a minute.
And he hasn't Visrune, so it's like he like has double Vendetta almost.
Stealthing around. You know what they're doing? They're in space to bubble the farm. Look at that. He's almost level 6. Good. Coordinating the play.
He is a little bit under level where you'd like to be, but then you see that the Zeus is level 4, and you're like, ah, they're quite okay.
And everybody's waiting on the side. They want to bait CY a little bit, but the only thing is, they didn't want to deal with those crits. And now Black Vendetta up, not gonna go away. Doesn't find anything he thinks is scrumptious enough to just backstab.
Black actually has a Void Stone, so he might not go Fast Blink, which you sometimes see. It looks like he might actually go Yules or something first.
Yeah, you Yules into spikes, and that pretty much leads to a death.
Yeah, it's a cool item.
What are you doing, way too? He's a little overextended right now. Sending in another TP. They want to hit this fissure, but oh man, 5 versus 4. What do we got? Oh, there it is. 3-man Chronosphere actually for the first one. Not bad. Paladai gonna get blown up. Black gets healed up. There's a black hole out of 2 though, doing some serious damage with the spikes. A supernova on top. A mini wombo combo coming out. Sai's dead, and double kill for way too.
Lion for Storm and Void.
Well, maybe some more. Hold on.
Would be.
Flow is really ballsy, but they get the kill. They're gonna get the mana down onto Shark 2.
Who's gonna kill him?
Yeah. And crit. Can we get another crit? No. Oh, the Vendetta crit instead. Never mind. Black gets a double, and that's actually a 5-man wipe at 12 minutes.
Smart dive. I mean, what really is a level 5 silencer, a level 3 Earthshaker, okay, 5, and a level 5 Zeus gonna do when you dive them? They're gonna do absolutely nothing and just die under tower.
Yeah. Jeez. So that Chrono was good. That Chrono was really good.
It was, but they're so behind that it's tough to do much with it. Like, if Zeus is 6, then yeah, you get like 3 kills there.
So now they lose a tier 1, they lose a fight, and CY almost runs into Black, who's now level 11 at 12 minutes, which is pretty damn good. Yeah, there's got to be some record here that Black is setting. I wish we had a stats guy.
Why didn't he level Vendetta rank 2? I don't agree with that at all. Okay, whatever.
Maybe misclick in the heat of the moment?
I mean, it's not the hugest deal, but I do think Vendetta rank 2 is very strong. And the other thing about it is, like, 11 to 12 is an extremely slow level. Like, it's one of the slowest. It's the slowest level until 23, so it's a while until we'll have that level 2 Vendetta.
Some pings coming out. They might want to go on the way here. Paladai skirting around the side of the tree line. Is spotted up by a ward, though. So they have to be really mindful of that. Now the Yules is done for Black, and they're still pushing up a tier 2 up top.
And the nice thing is, he does, because he still has level 1 Vendetta, he has maxed mana burn, which is 4-second cooldown, 5 intelligence multiplier on the Storm mana burn. Like, that's gonna run the Storm out of mana in 2 casts.
300 mana down the drain. So this tier 2 tower is gone. Ling's gonna try to do what he can with a fissure. He's almost level 6, but still has no blink, nowhere near a blink. And Spy2 Emperor. Not harassing just yet.
Wait, he's just walking up and being like, what are you gonna do about it?
Oh, what did he just do? He just killed off the Zeus? Oh, jeez.
3 kills for Arteezy. Yeah, this, I don't know. I don't see Tongfu. They just don't have the levels. They're just too far behind in XP. You've got 3 players who are 11 on energy.
Oh, Chronosphere, okay. Tinky Winky, though. Look at that blur. Just dodging all the way all over the place. He gets healed up by the mech. He's going to get an urn charge, too. There's a supernova on top of 2. Way going to get stunned up by the Spike Carapace. CY picks up a kill, though. Way.
That's pretty rough, but they're still going to lose the void.
And he's dead. Yeah, just getting a little poked by those pincers.
Yeah, I mean, just note that they use Chrono, but because Chrono doesn't disable passives right now, Archer still has the full maxed blur while inside the Chronosphere, and it takes them the entire effort of Void and Storm just to get the PA kill. Which, yeah, great, you got a PA kill. That's not nothing, but...
Man. It sucks that the Chronos doesn't disable passive anymore. Although it was really broken when it did that. And even Bulbo's picking up now a Midas. Wow.
I think it's perfectly okay.
Really? Alright. We have different opinions there.
I mean, so the nice thing for Tongfu, their support staff are all level 6. So they have Thunder Gods, they have Echo, they have Global, for what it's worth.
You mean they have potential to try to win a fight?
They have potential.
Potential. But now Roche, what do we got? Is it going to happen? You going for it, Team Tinker?
Not a super fast rush, but it's not super slow either. Way too.
If you think about it, with enough RNG, it's a pretty fast rush.
True. No medallion is the only thing, but even so, sooner or later.
So, RTZ, there you go. This is all you, man. This is all your egg. Dagger.
I mean, Tongfu have Chrono. Oh no, they don't. Yeah, actually, this is free.
Crit, 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 crit. Oh no, actually, he's backing out. He's kind of scared. Is Ward on the high ground? Okay.
Well, Way 2 doesn't want to be in there because he has to mech Artur if Void jumps in.
Okay, we're zooming out a little bit, trying to scout out what's happening. Baidu, as well as Ling. Kind of want to fight this, but there's the Thunder God's Wrath to scout, and it's too late. They tried to fissure steal it, but that didn't work.
Storm didn't go in.
Nope.
In fact, Storm wasn't even in the right.
I mean, Mail still is here.
Yeah, I mean, not with Storm that far across the map, and they saw Void too. That's why they
Black
went
with
for it.
spikes. And crits. 1, 2, and 3.
Out of the veil.
Out of the veil.
And even I just think the outdraft is really strong this game. Like Tongfu just have almost no options. They have all these big ultimates, but they're other than global, they're mostly outclassed by Team Tinker's ultimates. And RTZ is what, double Void's net worth? No, a little less.
Almost.
Than
He's getting there.
double. Except the late mom. This will be great for him. So much farm.
It just made for a faster Battle Fury, that's all.
Right. That's true. The only question is, where's the meme phase boots and the meme Ring of Akalo? What's this Quelling Blade garbage?
He's got to farm. He's got to hit those creeps harder. That's all it's about.
Power of squares again.
Alright, well, I mean, it's just a matter of time until Team Tinker are able to possibly just close up this game. It seems that Tongfu.NA just aren't as experienced as a squad. As the squad, you know, they're pulling in veterans.
This game, I think their lack of experience definitely cost them. They got outdrafted. They got massively outlaned. They lost all 3 lanes. Pretty dramatically.
You know what?
This game is what you'd expect from like a TI quality team facing a not TI quality team. The game 1 was honestly pretty freaking shaky.
True. But at least they're getting some good experience. Like playing against these players doesn't happen too often. So they can learn a thing or two here at least. And you got to give them, you know, credit for sticking into the games this long and trying to have a repeat start of what happened last game. Like they were playing so well last game.
The thing is, last game they just had much more play early. This game they drafted a lineup that has almost no play early, which they got maneuvered into it by Tinker. Tinker kind of forced them into the silencer pick that's just doesn't do much until he's 6.
So here we go, 13-3. I mean, the gold's probably over 10k at this point. Oh, 15k, but they find way. Here we go, spikes on top, Hex Finger. Oh, jeez. Global Silence, too late. Can't save their
Doesn't do anything.
Void, yeah. They even have a freaking hood. Oh boy, Shark's just dead to crits. Ling is dead too. We got a crit for the kill. Nope. CY is
the full pipe is just insane. Like,
oh, and I just blinked it without mana. Oh, CY is a buyback.
Base.
Oh, 2 buybacks.
They won't do anything.
Do we have 3? No.
No way. There's no point. Just the supports can waste the gold, but why would can't have the Void waste the gold? It's not like the buybacks get it anyway.
Baidu Emperor stands no chance against this. Actually, nobody stands a chance against this. And look at it, RTZ just like high ground scouting.
Yeah.
What do I care?
He's still got Aegis for 2 minutes. So. I mean, Pipe is just huge. Pipe is amazing. It completely nullifies the Zeus that was intended to be offlane, but really was more like a support.
I don't know, man. This is a grade A stomping.
It is. It's poverty gaming for Tongfu. I mean, they can look back. Not really much to learn from the replay, frankly. This is the kind of game you just look at the draft phase, think of what you did wrong with the laning decisions.
So as we wait for Team Tinker to kind of close this one out, it seems. It's looking like a 2-0. I'm not counting it out yet, but they go in. CY's trying to do what he can. There's a Chronosphere onto 2. Gonna do some good damage to Pylite Die, but it's only 1 kill. Then the egg comes on out. Look at that damage going in. They're ticking down so low. Shark gets into the base just in time. Ling ends up blowing up. And,
done? Cast a spell? Malphus maybe?
There we go. And Brady's dead. CY should be next. He's almost out of mana. There you go. Soul Ring back to the well. And, yeah, that's...
I mean, what it ends up being is Aegis and Lion traded for Global Silence, Echo Slam, Earthshaker, Chronosphere, Thunder God's Wrath.
There's really nothing you can do. TP Zip.
TP Zip is good, but he doesn't have the items to really do much. It doesn't do enough damage.
No.
It doesn't have
Nowhere near as much damage as it should be. Or could be. Excuse me.
God, Nyx was such a good pick this game. This was a really, really smart pick. Just brilliant. He just wrecks Zeus, Silencer, even Earthshaker to some extent, Storm. Really, really, really smart pick by Team
Well,
Tinker.
Global Silence. We got ourselves a Pylite Die kill. Alright, 1 by 1. They kill off Pylite Die each fight. Eventually enough Pylite Die kills will equate to 1 turnaround, but CY. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I mean, you use Global to kill the Lion, you pick the Silencer to stop the Enigma.
And, oh boy. And Shark is dead too. Nope, nice fissure. Blink forward.
I mean, he's definitely dead.
Nope, there's the dagger. Boom. And crits. Even PA has a little bit of a giggle about that one, but... I mean, they're just stacking KDA. This is a fantasy point game if I've ever seen one.
It sure is. I mean, I think Team Tinker will look at Game 1 and see some areas of improvement. They could have definitely been more convincing Game 1. They will have pretty... I mean, it's not like there's an EG in the iLeague North American qualifiers, but Complexity's been playing pretty well with Riser back on the roster. That's going to be their semifinal opponent once they win this game. And then in the finals, they could be facing Demon Stack, which, you know, you're always afraid that Jimmy might just go nuts. Yeah.
Yeah. North American Rejects V2?
Well, there's another. I don't think NAR is in this qualifier.
No, they're not in this qualifier. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Potential. I'm enjoying that team. That's gonna be fun to watch.
Definitely.
So here we go. This is it. Is it all over here? I'm gonna get as hype as possible for this. Here we go. I hope you're ready.
I'm ready.
All right. Blink it forward. Pylite Die gets a 2-man spike to finger on top. There's just so many crits.
That was a pretty sick play for what it's worth, even though they're massively ahead.
Yeah. And crit number 3. Boop. No, doesn't even need it. Phoenix is dominating. Wei gets a backtrack and gets out. Sai is caught out though, and Impaled number 2 comes out draining all the mana. CY's down. Triple kill for our tour.
Yeah.
Nothing.
That's the GG. They gave it the appropriate amount of time, but they didn't extend it longer than it needed to be. This game is not winnable.
Yeah, that was a nice try, I gotta say. But it just snowballed way too out of control.
Yeah, game 1 was very respectable for Tongfu, I think. They were even slightly winning. I mean, Team Tinker came back, but overall, Tongfu, I mean, it's not, like I said, it's not an embarrassment. But if they want to qualify for international tournaments, they need to tighten up a little bit on their early game and draft phase choices, probably.
Mm-hmm. So that does it for us here at Beyond the Summit. I'm EGAD. Joining me here was vykromond. If you enjoyed the casting, by all means, hit him up at vykromond on Twitter, and myself at EGADcast. Follow Beyond the Summit. A little bit of a late Orchid pickup from CY. Not bad. Although it's 22 minutes too late. And follow Beyond the Summit, Twitch, Twitter, Facebook. iLeague, thinking about picking up the ticket and following the entire series through. There's more games that's going to be going on. I don't know when, but soon. And you can check those out. So once again, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And enjoy the music for a little bit. And I don't know what else to say. You got anything else you want to say?
Nope. Always fun to cast. I don't think I've ever cast with you before, so thanks for having me on.
No, it's the first time. It was good. Popping our cherries together.
Yikes.
The caster cherries, excuse me. All right, that's it. Goodbye, guys. Good night. Good morning, wherever you're from. Peace out.